Happy Monday, fun day, bestie. I have not done one of these. Nope, I don't like that. I have not done one of these in way too freaking long. So if you are not watching on TikTok, but you are watching on YouTube, then the comments that I am responding to, if you're not seeing them here, they're probably here. So this is live. We are still ratchet. We are still in our ratchet era where I am live on YouTube on my laptop and live on TikTok on my cell phone, and we will get it figured out eventually, but absolutely not in a hurry to do that right now. Anyways, Chris ran to get our crumble because 100% I do have a problem, and so he will be back here in just a few minutes. So if you're waiting for him, then stick around because he'll be back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're not, if you're just freaking excited to hear about eXpCON 2023, I am not a celebrity. I am not like the person that you would turn to for what was EXP 2023 like. I probably could not even accurately give you a whole picture of what even EXP has to offer, because if I'm not looking at my incredibly long list of pros of joining EXP, I don't know everything off the top of my head, and I am still learning so much because this brokerage is designed to make agents front and center, top of mind. They want you to have everything you have ever possibly needed in your real estate career, and there's just a ton. There's a ton to it. So let's dive right into it, because I was just in Vegas for almost an entire week. I got there Monday morning at like 6:45 a.m. I left Friday night around 5. Actually, no, it was like 6:45 p.m. when I left. So almost, 5 whole days of real estate networking, a ton of learning, as always with these EXP events. Really, any brokerage, if they're hosting a major event, they're wanting you to learn and grow and develop your skills and your abilities. And I am realizing now I did not put my wedding ring on today. Yikes. Whenever I have fake nails, I'm like, talkie, talkie, talkie with my hands. Look at this. And yep, got ready all freaking this morning and didn't put the band on. Anyways, Chris knows that that we're still married, even if I don't have my ring on, so it's not a big deal. But I honestly don't think he's ever forgotten his. So every time I do, I feel really bad because it happens more than it needs to. But it's in like this really pretty little dish, and it's under my Apple Watch. So sometimes I just grab my watch and throw it on, and then do I like wombats? I friggin' love wombats. They're incredible. Like, what do you know about wombats? Because they're insane. They fight with their butts. Anywho, Vegas. Thank you. You are a very beautiful woman, and you have very beautiful eyes. Thank you. Hey, I'm in Corrales. Hey, Corrales. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Ew, what? Have you ever peed standing up? Not really, that I can recall off the top of my head. No. What state are you from? Albuquerque, New Mexico. Are you married? Yes, I am happily married, going on almost 7 years now. Holy crap. Johnny, hi. Hi, baby. Johnny. So the conference was in Vegas. This is the last year that they're having it in Vegas. Next year, it is in Miami, Florida. So if you want to come with me to Miami, Florida, or you are like, I don't know if EXP is for me, please, please, please drop a comment, like give me a follow, shoot me a DM, something. Let's connect, because they are always giving us access to free tickets for guests. And I would love to have you come along and learn that EXP is absolutely the right place for you. Naturally, you should learn that way before next year, because it's not until like almost Halloween next year. You should learn that now. But if you're slower or not ready, or you really want to take your time, come with me for free to next year's eXpCON, and it will be an absolute blast because it's always a blast. And because every single year I get a little bit more confident and a little bit more cocky. And no, not okay. Now we're getting kind of political about it. No, not that. Slow, like if you're taking it slow, the process of changing brokerages is a really big process. And some people want to make sure they close out all their active deals and do all of that before they slowly transition somewhere new. Don't be rude about it. Co-founder of eXp Capable, where we represent and celebrate and are allies for all kinds of different disabilities, visible and invisible. So I would never, absolutely ever use that in a derogatory way, at least never on purpose. So if that's how it came across, my apologies. That's not what I meant. Just meant like taking the process slower than some people. Some people dive right in, others need more time. Anywho, so getting a little bit more confident, getting a little bit more cocky, going up to the people that I want to know and just introducing myself and putting my name in their mouth because I want them to know me. I don't just want to know them because I know them. I already know of them. Like I already know the John Pughs and the John Size and the Phil Stringers and the Amy Gregorys and the Go-Go Bethkes. I already know of them, but I want them to know of me too. So every single year, every single event, I am getting a little bit more brave and I am making it known who I am, where I'm from, what I do, and why they need to know who I am. And it's actually amazing because I've met a couple of people who I've met them at previous events and they look at me like dead eyes. They're like, I have no idea who you are. Then I've met some other people, even bigger names or like highly sought after, I guess, names. And when I'm like, hi, I'm Kymbrye, they're like, yeah, we met at Shareholder Summit. Love to see your success. Following you on Insta. And I'm like, shut up right now. Shut up immediately. Like, what are you talking about? Why? But I love it and it's amazing. So if you are in real estate and you are wanting to build your career, build your brand, become more independent, eXp is absolutely the brokerage that offers, in my opinion, the absolute best ability to do that and is the most fun because, first of all, as your New Mexico state leader for young professionals, I know for a fact you've got like almost 50 state leaders in, I think, 26 or 27 different states. We're still looking for state leaders in so many states. And it's such a fun way to be involved in your brokerage, involved in real estate, and involved in a new group of literally becoming your best friends overnight. These are people who will tag you in every referral. They will share everything that you post. They will hype your ass up. They want you to win. And they maybe haven't ever met you in person. Like I met most of them for the first time in person in Las Vegas. Hi from Chicago. Hi, Chicago. Hi from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We are just chit-chatting over here about hi from Tennessee. Hi, James Crockett from Tennessee. Hi. Just chatting over here about eXpCON 2023. It was amazing as always. They literally gave out like a little agenda this year. They were like, don't miss any of it. And the sessions, there were some that were much shorter, but they were allowing a lot of new people to speak, which was incredible. They were introducing new ideas, like including more AI-focused content, because obviously in the year of 2023, we are seeing AI be more and more prevalent in every industry, but especially real estate, because for marketing to save time, for systems, for literally every aspect of real estate, AI can be inclusive and responsive and make your job a lot easier, save you a lot of time, and make you a lot of money. So they used AI as the core of the theme this year at eXpCON. Opening bash was amazing. They really always go all out, but the closing bash was absolutely the game changer for me because any brokerage can do this kind of closing bash too, but any brokerage can host a big party in a ballroom at a hotel. Any brokerage can put snacks out. any brokerage can buy you a couple of drinks. Our brokerage bought out the nicest nightclub in Las Vegas, Nevada for several hours. We were there, only eXp agents and staff were invited. Obviously, if you had a +1 with you, they were usually welcomed in as long as they had a ticket to the event. And you're able to purchase separate tickets for those kinds of things with eXp, but they really keep it tight-knit. They want everybody to get to know each other. They want everybody to be celebrating together as eXp exclusive. And it was incredible. We were there for several hours. It was hot. It was sweaty. It was loud. There was open bar. There was several different layers to this freaking nightclub. It was insane. There was a 4-minute chandelier show. There's no other way to describe it. I mean, it was epic. And all topped off with like the chef's kiss of it was only eXp agents and staff. It was all for us. And it was so incredibly fun. One of my really good friends and her mom actually got us a bougie pink Barbie SUV limo to ride in to and from the closing bash, which was just extra amazing. And they also purchased a VIP table, which allowed us to have a safe space to put our drinks and stuff while we were out dancing on the floor. We had some really good friends who were like standing there, keeping an eye on everything and having just like literally so much fun. The founder of eXp was there. Michael Valdez was there. Everybody, big names, little names, people you've never heard of, people you'll never ever get to meet, like so many different walks of life. And we're all there celebrating the brokerage that built our businesses and made us who we are and what we are today. And for me, I'm still such a small fish in such a big pond, but trust me, it won't be that way for long. Like we are moving up in the world, honey. But it was just so amazing because I was literally surrounded by people who were having fun and so excited just because they were part of this brokerage. This entire week was focused so much, in my opinion, maybe not intentionally, on authenticity, on growth, and on developing success. We had Brendan Burchard as our keynote speaker, our main keynote. That was incredible. And they always go over with us the numbers and like the hard facts about why eXp is different. And it literally every time blows my mind to see that eXp is the only brokerage that is currently not in debt. We are profitable. We are making tons of money. We are putting agents first and making this entire industry completely different. And there are other brokerages modeled very similarly. And you know what? I love it if you find a brokerage that you are happy with. But for me, that's eXp. There's no questions asked. And there's absolutely no chance of me leaving anytime soon. So getting to go to these events and look at these hard numbers, the big facts about why the brokerage that I have chosen to call home is ultimately the top dog in this game. It's just unparalleled. There's nothing like it. And it doesn't matter what brokerage you're with. If you are happy, if you are successful, if you find the support that you need, at the end of the day, that's what matters. Oh my gosh. Literally everyone went home from eXpCON feeling like garbage. Just straight up dying over here. But I mean, and I'm never going to be the one that pushes you to choose one brokerage over the other. I've known some really incredible people to leave eXp, known some really incredible people to join eXp. I think at the end of the day, you absolutely have to know a lot about your brokerage. You have to be willing to learn, and you have to be trainable. That's what makes you a good agent. And as far as brokerages, what makes them good or not good really just depends on you and your independent needs and wants. So there are brokerages that just will never be a good fit for me. That's just because they're not modeled the way that I need them to be. And there are brokerages that are everything I never knew I needed. And that's right now, that's eXp. So eXpCON was an absolute blast. Tons of information, and naturally, let's see. make sure it's not the babies. No. One baby, two baby, sleeping baby. Pretty sure the dogs are still outside too, just like moving around. They just move around. So actually, you know what? Chris brought them in. That's what that was. That was the dogs moving around in their kennel. So we have like this under stairs, the like triangle room under the stairs. And since we aren't raising our wizard nephew, our dogs go under. And they love it because it's actually a ton of space under there compared to like a bunch of separate dog kennels or something. And it's a little bit more attractive and keeps them concealed better. So, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, eXpCON. I know I said this would be a recap. My brain is literally just like going a mile a minute. Seriously, since I got to eXpCON, there's so much value there and so much new information. I literally took notes, and I'm terrible about it. I write all these notes and I don't always go back and read them until like I'm trying to remember, like, oh yeah, what was that one thing that one speaker on day 3 of this 5th event I went to in the past 2 years, like what did they say? So then I'll dig through all my notes to find it. So I don't always reread my notes, but it is Chris. It's Chris that's home. Anywho, but there were a ton of points in which we took notes. They had the mentor suite with the icon suite, which they did that at shareholders as well, which was awesome. Food, snacks, drinks, and a space to like ask questions and have conversations and do your work. They had tables and chairs and all of that in there, so you could just relax. What's this?
Oh, she lied again. Welcome.
You're too high up. They can't see.
Oh, sorry. Oh. We have 2 screens. Sorry.
I already apologized.
Hi. You gotta look like right here.
Yeah, we're ratchet, so we still have
We're not
YouTube
ratchet.
and TikTok.
Ratchet and Clank, maybe. She doesn't know what that is, guys. She has no idea. What is it?
Isn't that a show?
No, it's a video game.
No, that's a show.
No, well, it may have been a show, but it's a video game. Pretty cool game.
Oh, okay.
So how's it going so far? 17 minutes and 48 seconds.
Good. We've just been doing an eXpCON recap a little bit, mainly just me going on and on about how great eXpCON was.
It looks amazing. Did you show them the chandelier? Oh, you can't.
No,
Sorry.
I will be posting a ton of content on my TikTok and Instagram over the next few weeks, probably. There's so much. And I will be sharing. I was offered the opportunity to speak on a panel this year at eXpCON. How are you always glowing and getting so skinny mini? Literally, thank you so much. Ring light is a huge factor of the glow, and just trying a ton of different. Chop what off? I'm confused. But trying a bunch of different makeup till we find what works for us. That's where we're at. Also, these extensions are so like fried and done that they just keep making like rat's nests. So I'm just like constantly combing them. Now I have fake nails, which makes it easier. Yep. The tatas. So we've got comments regarding boobs. Pretty much. Yeah, no, I totally understand. It is very uncomfortable to literally make a whole ass human and then your body is never the same. So, my advice will be just give yourself space and time to feel whatever it is that you are feeling, but don't ever allow your drunk monkey or your negative Nancy or whatever you want to call the mean voice in your head to tell you that you literally are not good or attractive or any of those things, because that's all subjective. and you made a whole ass human. So that makes a really big difference. So, yeah, there's definitely good days and bad days when it comes to recovering from having children. Curious your thoughts on the market right now. It's weird ass comments. Like, yeah, I know. Grace always likes to like see who's posting comments, like what they look like in their pictures and stuff. So it's kind of funny. What was I responding to? Oh, curious on your thoughts of the market right now. Yes, I am a realtor. I am a realtor in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So the market, obviously, if you are in real estate, you are aware, it is very different in literally neighborhood to neighborhood here in Albuquerque. It's still very much a seller's market. We're seeing buyers getting a little bit more of what they want, being a little bit more picky, a little bit more choosy, but we're still really low inventory. Our average days on market right now is about 40, 44. Price points continue to rise. Appraisals are still matching purchase price, sometimes even over purchase price. And every once in a while, we're getting appraisals that come in really low. That makes sellers pretty pissed. So it's always really interesting to work through that situation. Thankfully, both of my recent sellers appraised at or above purchase price, so no trouble there. As far as the market just in general, I think it's incredibly difficult. I'm in my third year, so I am not like the most experienced realtor out there. I have only experienced a couple of different kinds of markets at this point, but I keep telling people it kind of feels like a twilight zone because sellers are still technically in control of the situation in a seller's market. That's kind of one way to put it. But we're also seeing a ton of buyers coming in really low and getting their offers accepted, or not really low, but lower and getting their offers accepted, or asking for closing costs to be covered and sellers doing it. We're still seeing people negotiating some really unique situations and terms that maybe we wouldn't have seen in 2021 or 2022 even. Prices, like I said, prices are still increasing. Interest has not dropped back to the 3s and 4s like people were hoping it would. But, new builds, they're offering these insane incentives to get people in the door. I had a buyer, we looked at some properties with a builder, and they were offering this really low interest rate. So, and all these advantages, she was pumped. We went and met with them and they ran everything, and her price her monthly payments would literally have been, I think, $400 more than if she had just gone with the local lender at a higher interest rate. And it's not up to me to decide what the buyer needs or what's best for my buyers or sellers. It's just up to me to educate and negotiate and advocate. So that's kind of where I am at with this market. But it's really unique to go to a conference with your brokerage and learn about like the brokerage side. I have like a really bad runny nose. Like the brokerage side of the market, to see where brokerages are actually thriving, surviving, or just dying off. And there are so many brokerages just massively in debt right now, and I'm just really grateful mine is not one of those brokerages. And thank you, Ty Keller. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh my God, go away. What? Oh, thank you.
This break brought to you by Kleenex and her husband.
I don't know what this is doing. Go away. Oh, there we go. Okay. There was another comment that was like, we'll ask the questions. Please do post your questions. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not seeing the questions, then they are probably on TikTok. If you're watching this on TikTok and you're not seeing the questions, then they are probably on YouTube. Still don't get a ton of YouTube comments or anything when I go live, but I do it anyways because like we're doing it for the gram, not really. But we're just over here trying to grow our brand, So anyways, guys, it has almost been 25 minutes. I love you, and you're my besties, and I hope that you will come live. Oh my God, ew, so nasally. And I hope that you will come and be live with me again next Monday. Every single Monday, we are going to try our hardest to get back to doing Monday Fun Day lives. It is always a good time. I always have really good conversations with people and usually gain some new insights and some new information. So if you are watching this on TikTok or on YouTube, TikTok or on YouTube, please give me a like, give me a share, give me a follow, and request that or share it with your friends. Recommend me to your friends because it's how we grow. And obviously, thank you, Chris Mooney. You're the best too. Hi, Robbie Wyatt. Welcome. We're literally just about to log off, so sorry you missed it. But we will be live next Monday. And next Monday, we will talk more about my opportunity to speak on a panel. And I will probably share, it is an entire hour-long video, so that will be over on YouTube. If you want to check that out, I will have that up sometime next week. I'm going to go blow my nose. I won't do that on camera because I love you and I want to spare you. But I appreciate you, and come check me out live next week too. Bye.